supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Damn it. What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix's new documentary film, Spelling the Dream. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screener to this new docu. Alright, step aside, Spellbound. Step aside, Aquila and the Bee, because there's a new reigning ultimate documentary about bzzz, bzzz, bzzz. Spelling the Dream is inspiring, it's uplifting, and it will make you stand up and cheer. This whole tournament may not be what you would consider a physical contact sport, obviously, but you will be pleasantly surprised at how grueling and intense it can get. And by the end of the film, you will become obsessed with it. If that's not enough, Spelling the Dream also wonderfully celebrates the true spirit of being American. Directed and produced by Sam Rega and produced by Chris Weller, Spelling the Dream takes a closer look at the phenomenon that an Indian-American competitor has won the prestigious Scripps National Spelling Bee for the past 12 years straight, making the trend one of the longest in sports history. The documentary chronicles the ups and downs of 4 Indian-American students as they compete to realize their dream of winning the iconic tournament, and examines the reason behind this incredible winning streak and what that means to the Indian American community. Featuring perspectives from CNN's Dr. Sanjay Gupta and Fareed Zakaria and comedian Hari Kondabolu and ESPN's Kevin Nagandi, 1999 Scripps National Spelling Bee winner Nupur Lala, and many others. So I noticed that this documentary is set against the backdrop of the Scripps National Spelling Bee competition back in 2017, but that's okay because even if you kind of know who would end up winning, it doesn't take away from the anticipation of it or the build-up to it. And trust me, this documentary does a splendid job of making you feel like you're watching this competition for the first time ever. And maybe it is to some of us. Whenever each of the 4 kids gets their turn, the judges would say the word, and we, the audiences, would see how that word is spelled out across the screen. And as those kids utter each letter, we hold our breath, hoping that they would hit each letter correctly. At the heart of Spelling the Dream is this million-dollar question of how come Indian American kids are so much better at spelling than any other Americans of other ethnicity. One by one, prominent public figure would pop up on the screen, including some familiar famous faces you've seen on TV, all of whom are Indian descent, sharing either their experiences or their theories. Some of them even do their own play-by-play analysis on the 4 kids, kind of like a sports commentator would, which does make the in-between moments during the tournament even more thrilling. But my favorite part of the documentary is seeing how those 4 kids break down their processes and reveal their secret weapons. For example, one of them would collect all the ways in which many vocabularies are correctly pronounced, because to him, the way the judges pronounce the words helps him in figuring out which letter comes after last. So this part of the documentary is about strategy and tactics, and it's absolutely fascinating that none of them takes this for granted. No matter how many times that they may have re-entered the competition year after year, these kids never underestimate it, not even once. If you ask me, I don't care that Indian Americans are dominating spelling bee. I don't care if it's any other ethnicity. The important thing is that the competition remains merit-based. This is a sport of the brains that should not look at skin color or backgrounds. But with that said, the fact that Indian Americans are so good at this is definitely something that should be celebrated. I mean, we Americans come in all kinds of shades, man. So the fact that this docu goes out of its way to highlight immigration's positive outcomes speaks volumes, and it's very much needed, especially in these current volatile times. Because what could be more American than excelling based on your hard work and determination?